this team does not disappoint to make us very, very angry. Blue Jays lose 2-0 to the Baltimore Orioles and make Ubaldo Jimenez look like the Cy Young winner like he was in Colorado. Comes into this game with a 7-something ERA. You know, absolutely blown out in his last start. His ERA in Toronto at the Rogers Center over 6. Jay Happ doing unbelievable things as of late. Nothing can go wrong. Ha! You're talking to the Blue Jays. Jay Happ, the bullpen, did just fine. Only gave up 8 hits throughout the whole game. One of their 2 runs, a sacrifice fly. You know, another one was a base hit, tough stuff. But you're 2 runs. 2. And you're facing Jimenez. Now, I'm going to give the guy a little bit of credit. He did pitch all right. He was throwing a lot of strikes. But as the Blue Jays, you're seeing this guy throw a ton of strikes. You know, left and right, he's just pounding strike one. What was his strikeout to ball ratio? I just looked at this for the first time. 71 strikes, 27 balls. Now, if you're a hitter going up to face Jimenez, what should you be looking for? A strike, which, what the numbers suggest, on the first pitch, there are strikes. There are a lot of hittable pitches. He's throwing a lot of get-me-over pitches. But what are the Jays doing? They're just looking at them, okay, now you're down, and you got a battle, and they look stupid. Great example. Kendrys Morales, I think it was like it was his first at-bat, I think, the second inning. He sees 3 strikes, doesn't swing at any of them, walks back to the dugout. You're a DH. You're supposed to hit the ball. You can't hit the ball if you don't swing the bat. This team, 3 hits in total. 2 hits against Jimenez. 2. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. This guy's making some mistakes, throwing first pitch right down the middle in that middle square, and the Jays are just taking them. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, that's the best pitch you're going to see. And you look at the rest of the at-bat, they're swinging, they're fighting, they're looking stupid, then they strike out or just reaching ground out to second base or something. It's useless. And then the guys actually get a couple runners on. Let me just get this straight. The Jays had 2 hits going into the 9th. Who had those 2 hits? Kevin Pillar in the 8th spot and Ryan Goins in the 9th spot. How many times, when did they get those hits? With 2 outs. What happened? Well, the Jays are the god-awful team with runners in scoring position, plus there's 2 outs, so they don't do anything with it. And then the Jays actually get something there in the 9th. Russell Martin gets a single. Okay, all right. The tying runs at the plate. You got Donaldson and Smoke up. These are the guys you want up. Donaldson, I don't know what the heck he was doing there. I have no idea what his plan was there. He takes a strike one, as pretty much everybody did today, right in the lower half of the strike zone, but almost dead center. Takes it for strike one. I'm thinking, well, now you're down in the count. You're not going to see a better pitch than that. Reaches, fouls the ball off to the third base line. Now he's down 0-2. I don't know if he took a pitch there or what happened. But the next strike he got was in the same spot as the first strike that Brad Brock missed. And what does Donaldson do? Just looks at it. Doesn't even take a hack and just walks back to the dugout shaking his head. Man, we're trying to have faith. We are trying to have faith in this team. We think, okay, we got a great game yesterday. We were talking lately about inconsistency. Perfect example. You see a great game yesterday. Great starting pitching, great bullpen work, a couple home runs and and a good base running. Let's continue it into tonight's game. Well, you got the pitching, but the offense was just, I don't know. I have no idea what happened. Now, Kendrys Morales had 3 at-bats. He struck out all 3 times. All 3 times on not strikes. Well, let me make that straight. He got called out in the first, his first strikeout was he got called out, and he didn't show a fight at all. Next 2 were almost in the dirt. So I don't know what the heck he was thinking at all. Let me go down the list here. Bautista was 0 for 4. Again, That ninth inning, takes a first pitch strike. It was a 3-1 count. You're a solid hitter. You've been hitting the ball well of late. And that inside fastball, he can turn on that. We all know it, and he takes it. And I'm like, oh, no. And he eventually grounds out, and that's that. Justin Smoke, I thought I was a gapper. I thought it might have left the yard just by the sound. It obviously didn't even get that far. Jones and Trumbull look like they might collide. No, Jones makes the catch, of course. And that was that. What else are we going to say? Ezekiel Carrera, we went 0 for 3. I don't know what else to say. Ryan Goins and Pilar were both guys that had doubles in this game. The only runners to get to second base were Goins, Pilar, and Carrera. And you know who that is? The 7, 8, and 9 guys in the lineup. It's atrocious. It is absolutely sickening. I've been trying to keep my patience with this team. We saw a god-awful game a couple games ago. We saw yesterday and we're like, okay, all right, let's try and breathe. You've got a favorable pitching matchup. Everything is looking your way. Let's see if we can do it. And they give us this. Just brutal. It's just, I'm speechless now. Because now, you're still 4 games under 500, and now look who you have to face. The Red Sox, the Yankees, and the Astros heading into the break. You're playing like trash. You lose the series to the Orioles, and now you got to play the top 2 teams in your division and the top team in baseball. This might be fun, or the Jays just going to find a way to beat these teams and confuse the heck out of me once again. I don't know. We have no idea what's going to happen. We really don't. And that's the thing that's really frustrating. We've seen what this lineup can do. We see it. We see it yesterday. We saw when they absolutely destroyed Cincinnati. We're like, this is beautiful. And then they show us games like this. The inconsistency of this team is just absolutely garbage. Well, I needed that. I needed to yell because I came into my room and I slammed the door and I had the video all set up because I knew if it was a mess I'd be just scrambling around. I had it all set up ready to go. I just hit the record button and let you guys have it. Now, let me breathe. Okay. Gotta find positives of what you saw today. Gotta find something. Okay, there's two. But I'm grabbing at straws here. I'm grabbing at puny straws when I'm trying to find here. 2 things. One is a Blue Jay thing. The other thing, it's technically a Blue Jay thing, but not really. Pilar and Zeke made 2 amazing catches. That's about it. That's all I got. Pilar, both great catches. We lost. We sucked. Doesn't matter. The other positive thing, and the thing they showed on TV, if you guys are thinking about this team the way a lot of people are in the whole rebuild stage and how are our prospects looking, the great news is we did sign our 2 first-round picks this year, the shortstop and the big righty, Logan Warmoth, something like that, and Nate Pearson, both really good-looking players. They've already got signed, so they're going to be playing with the Vancouver Canadians. Great stuff to see them sign. That's a huge positive for the team because we got to find something. Also, there has been a lot of talk about Vladdy Guerrero Jr. and Bo Bichette. Both guys had fathers playing in the majors, and they're trying to continue the tradition. Well, my goodness, the way they're playing in A-ball Lansing, no question these guys are going to be studs. Both guys going to the All-Star game. Now, Vladdy Guerrero Jr. There's been talk about this guy for years now, since we drafted him. Now, he's in A-ball, and he's hitting, 308 or 306 or something like that. He's hitting the ball real well. But the man that is looking even better, as of right now statistically, Bo Bichette, shortstop, playing in Lansing as well. Both guys going to the All-Star game with the same team. The guy's hitting over 400 in 60-something odd games. 400! The guy's ridiculous. And it's not just that he's just slapping singles and all that kind of... The guy has 30 doubles. 30 in 60 games. Unbelievable. Those are the positives I wanted to talk about. One, like I said, not so Jays thing, because technically they're not with the Jays or in the system, but you know what I mean. And the 2 catches. But other than that, Jay Happ pitched well, bullpen pitched well, but the bats just reeked. And now we face the Boston Red Sox. This team continues to frustrate me. Let's quickly review the pitching matchup before we end off this video, all right? Tomorrow night, 7:07 first pitch, Doug Fister versus Marco Estrada. Which Marco Estrada are we going to see? Which Blue Jays offense are we going to see? I don't know. And Saturday, Francisco Liriano versus Chris Sale. Great. That's going to be fun. And in the finale, Drew Pomeranz versus Joe Biagini, and arguably Joe Biagini's last start of the season, bearing Sanchez going back on the DL. So that is going to do it for this mess. If you guys like this video, smack that like button, because this was a rage. I'm very, very angry with this team. Hit that subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below what you guys think of this absolute garbage fest. I wanted to use another word, but we can't use that right now. Let me know what you guys think of Bo Bichette and Vladimir Guerrero Jr., because you know what? Let's try and talk about positive things, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night as the Jays look to win a game, and I don't know what else to say. Maybe gain momentum, but consistency is nothing with this team right now, so I don't know what we're going to see. Maybe a win and be happy for a night, and then you see Chris Sale the next day. Great. So, yeah, just heads up, guys. Twitter is in the description. Follow up. We'll be talking, during these games a little bit more as we go along. But follow that down below. Link is going to be in the description of this video. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow night as we pray. We pray to see something nice. Please. Talk to you guys then.